Bride discovers fiancé's double life after he dies on their wedding day. Episode 3, After Death Confrontation. The story continues as Kaitlin makes a shocking discovery that turns her world upside down. While mourning the death of her fiancé, she learns that Sydney had been in a long-term relationship with another woman, leading her to question the truth about the man she loved and tragically lost. Kaitlin confronted Kimberly, who revealed that she and Sid had been having an affair throughout their relationship. The betrayal cut deep, shattering the foundation of trust Kate had in Sydney. Kaitlin, my body went numb. She sent me messages and pictures with him, some taken by him in his bed, proving they had been together. He had been living a double life, but I felt like it was all a blur. He not only screwed her, but screwed up my life at the same time. Kaitlin's grief turned to anger as she processed the betrayal. She struggled with the emotional aftermath of learning that the man she loved had deceived her so profoundly. The discovery of Sydney's relationship with Kim left Kaitlin questioning everything she thought she knew about him. Memories of their time together were now tainted with doubt and betrayal. Kaitlin, I met a side of myself I didn't know existed. I was angry, broken, and so full of rage, more than I've ever felt before. I felt like my entire, what I thought was a loving relationship had been a cruel lie, that he had been two-faced all time through. As Kaitlin dug deeper in her conversations with Kimberly, she discovered that Sydney's betrayal was even more extensive. He bought Kim her own apartment in the city, a few blocks from his place. Since he was handsome and attractive to many, there were other women occasionally. Some even got paid to spend the night with him. Some of these were amplified by taking drugs and alcohol, just as happened the night before their intended wedding. The magnitude of his deceit was overwhelming. Kaitlin, there were more women. I found out more lies through Kim, who probably forgave him time and time again. She revealed that he bought jewelry for some of them, and some probably got paid for their silence. It felt like he never even loved me to begin with, that it was all just a sick, twisted game to him. But I decided I wasn't going to let his actions destroy my soul. The man I was so madly in love with wasn't just dead. He had never existed in the first place. Each new revelation was a fresh wound, but Kate resolved to uncover the truth, no matter how painful it was. She tried to reach out to the other women, piecing together the full extent of Sydney's double life. In a surprising twist, Kaitlin decided to meet with Kim, the woman who had unknowingly shared Sydney's affections. The meeting was fraught with tension and emotion, but also offered a path to healing. Kaitlin, Kim and I met, which was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. She told me that at the funeral. She sat far away because she respected the fact that he was not ready to introduce her to his family, despite what she felt was a legitimate relationship. Before his passing, he told Kimberly that he would be faithful and end any sort of a relationship with any other women. But that was obviously not the case. According to Kim, apparently, he was spending the night with another woman when he died. I was so angry at her, at myself, and mostly at Sid. Despite the difficulty, meeting allowed both women to process their grief and anger together. They bonded over their shared experiences, finding solace in each other's company. Kaitlin, it was painful but also necessary for us to heal. We shared our stories and our pain, and in that moment I felt a sense of closure. Talking to Kim helped me see that I wasn't alone in this. We were both victims of Sid's lies and tried to find a way to move forward. Kaitlin's healing journey was far from over, but the meeting marked a significant step in her path to recovery. She began to let go of the anger and started to focus on rebuilding her life in a surprising way. Stay tuned on the Will I Be Happy channel and find out how.